So I recently finished this essay by Waldo Emerson called Self-Reliance, and I want to go over a few of the things that I highlighted because I think it's so important to career, to the people here on TikTok creating, to any human in general in this day and age, particularly with social media. An amazing piece of advice he gives is that people need to pay attention to themselves to recognize when they get excited about something. That is a huge piece of information about what you like, what your purpose is, what your career might be. And yet we tend to dismiss our own thoughts, our own feelings, just because they're ours. I personally did this growing up. I devalued my interest in stand-up comedy and music and writing. But hopefully people learn this at some point. He says in every person's education, they arrive at the conviction that envy is ignorance and imitation is suicide, which it basically is. If you're imitating someone else, you are killing who you are. Emerson goes on, all but he knows what that is which he can do, nor does he know until he has tried. So no one can tell you what you can do. Your friends and family might say, oh, but you're such a good ABCD, but deep down, you know what you want. And you won't know until you try, which is a piece of advice I always give. The reason we don't know what we want is because we haven't tried enough things. I love this line, my life is for itself and not for a spectacle. I much prefer that it should be of a lower strain, so it be genuine and equal, than it should be glittering and unsteady. So many people want an Instagrammable life, traveling, going to restaurants, all this stuff. I tried that unsteady life. I'm a digital nomad from place to place, but realized I wasn't creative and productive when I was doing that. But I found that out from my own direct experience, not someone telling me I need to travel or I need to stay in the same place. And he says it's hard because you will always find those who think they know what is your duty better than you know it. And there's no shortage of people giving you advice on TikTok. And I'll leave you with this. Some people get imprisoned by the rule of consistency. Well, I've been doing this for the past week, days, months, years, so I have to continue doing it because I don't want to disappoint people's perception of me. This affects people's careers, interests, hobbies, the type of social media they create. They niche down into one thing. And if you disagree with that and you say, but consistency has worked for me, then it works for you. And in this case, I'm wrong. The lesson here is to always find it out for yourself. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to this article. Don't listen to anyone on TikTok. Put everything to the test.